Hi, everybody. So instead of sharing a piece that I've written this week, I'm going to share my ear training methods, something that I've been working on recently and doing, half an hour a day of, which has been really helpful for my playing in a very surprising way. When I do this method for, half an hour a day, afterward, if I do an improvisation, it sounds really different than what I would normally do. I think probably because I can hear more possibilities, or like I've been exposed to more possibilities, and I know what they correspond to on the piano. So then they're available to my playing. I do ear training with a program that I'm writing because I have another life as a software engineer, some of you may know. And if you like what you see, I will put in the work to put it on the internet or whatever, just say that it's a few days work. So tell me if you're actually going to use it. I would be happy to share if it would actually be of value to some people. And I think it's pretty cool. Anyway, without further ado, let me show it off. All these exercises work the same way, which is that it plays a note, and then it asks me, it's a little game, and it asks me to play the same note that it just played. And it gradually grows in complexity. So here's just a few. We got the first one. I was playing a little bit earlier, so I was oriented. I don't have perfect pitch, though I would like to. So see how it's sort of adding one note at a time? We started with these two, and then it added this one, and then it added this one. It picks the notes to add randomly, but I sort of figured that will help. It sort of helps introduce you to a concept before, and get you comfortable with a concept before introducing a new one. I structure a lot of my exercises this way, where it starts really simple and then sort of adds on more and more until it becomes too much for me. And I do that a few times, and after a few days, it's easy. Anyway, I think that was an A. Nope. If I push this top key, it'll play it again. And so it's constructing a row. So it picks a random permutation of the notes that we've seen already and plays them in some order, but usually that's too hard for my brain to take in all at once, and so it breaks it up into groups and does the first group and the second group, then does the whole thing. And I can sort of adjust the parameters so it introduces groups in different sizes as I get better. So right now it's doing it in groups of three, but as I get better at this, I could do it to 4 and 5, so I'm sort of challenged to remember more at the same time. No. So when I mess something up, it sort of adds it to this list of things that I didn't quite get, and it will keep giving that to me over and over through the course of the exercise until I've done it enough times that it thinks I've got it. Shit. Shit, I wasn't paying attention. La da. Dun, dun, dun. Fuck. La, da, da, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Yes. Oh, now I have have to do it again. Thanks, program. Anyway, I wanted to beat it, but this is taking a long time, and I don't think I'm getting any other valuable footage here. So I'm going to show you something else. My other exercises. That one's the most fun. I've sort of gamified it, you see, where it like goes back and teaches you things. Also, the interface is nice, where I can sort of get in the flow and just do it for half an hour or an hour. And it's almost like a video game, and I just sort of zone out. Or zone in, I want to say. I'm working on some others, and this is my beautiful user interface right here, where I have to literally edit code if I want to change something, which is great because it's super flexible, but this is the kind of thing that I would make polished if you guys wanted that. Okay, so these are triads. It's just going to be giving me random triads, and I'm going to try and guess them. And there's no penalty for getting it wrong, but I should try not to fumble. It's better to think for a second and do it right. All right, tetrachords, which means chords with 4 notes. Great. Anyway, you get the idea, and it gradually moves up over the course of the keyboard, so I get experience with all the different registers, because hearing chords in different registers is different. It tends to be harder up high because all the notes are so close together. And then the last exercise is pairs, which is doing 2 at once, doing a left hand and a right hand. I can hear the motion of one, so I hear like the bass go, which I know is a fifth, or the melody go, by a whole step, or something I recognize. And then I hear the interval between them, but I generally can't hear 2 intervals at once. And I would like to. I think that would help help my ear. So I'm thinking about how to do an exercise that does that, and I'm thinking about doing the 2 intervals separately, so I don't have a chance to hear the final interval between them. Instead, I have to perceive 2 intervals at once, remember what they are, and then do them both. But yeah, it's just, this is just how music is. You find something you want to do, and then you find the stair steps that you need to get you there. And this program is one of the stair steps I use. Anyway, that's my ear training program. Again, let me know if you want to use it and what instrument you play, because I use a MIDI thing. I'm friends with a lot of guitarists and stuff. I doubt that y'all use very much MIDI. Would it be cool if I put a piano or a fretboard on the screen and you could click? Or what? I would be really happy to share this, but I'm not sure how it would work for non-pianists. Oh, I'm on the radio tomorrow. I'm on 102.3. I'm on the radio tomorrow from 12 to 1, 102.3 FM. We're gonna be chatting with Judge Dali and Narissa Cohen, who has been very nice at giving me all sorts of opportunities. And we're gonna play some music and chat and stuff like that. So check it out. Yep. Bye now.